edition of the Pauly Perspective. This is Paul Blom here in Leesburg, Florida on the 28th of November, 2026. It was 35 degrees this morning. We are expecting, remember back when I said New Year's Eve that it gets into the 20s here very rarely? Well, we're expecting that Sunday, a forecast of 23 degrees and a wind chill of 11, and I have a slide shift to do come Sunday, so pray for me that I'll be able to do it, because if I don't have power and rolling blackouts are a thing here when it gets to the 20s, or at least it was the last time we got well into the 20s. For me, that was in 1989. I was working for a radio station in Clearwater, Florida, and I had a gentleman by the name of Ray Blush call me, who was a veteran of Channel 13 and had just joined up with Florida Power a few years back, I assume. Not remembering the story all that well, but I got called saying, oh, we're doing rolling blackouts this morning, when I was on a Saturday overnight to a Sunday morning radio shift, and I'm kind of wondering if history is going to repeat itself in 2026. But right now, I have a more interesting problem. I had to switch propane tanks because the hot water went out yesterday. Thought I had gotten it restored, but it went out again. So I have switched propane tanks. The stove gas was a little on the low side in terms of where it should be, so I switched propane tanks. I have 2 tanks, so I switched it. I fiddled around with it last night, right after sundown. No success, and these tanks just seem to be a little elusive for me in terms of getting them to go. So I thought I would share my travail as we work towards the midday here on Wednesday the 28th. Well, I'm outside. It's awfully bright out. It is currently around 11 o'clock on the 28th of January. It was right around this time that the Challenger accident happened 40 years ago, right around this hour. And I'm trying not to have an accident here getting the propane to work. It is 48 degrees outside, and quite frankly, I don't really feel it. I feel the sun shining. It feels nice. It doesn't really feel all that cold, but let me show you the problem. So anyway, what you do, as my friend Rob explained it to me, this is a pilot switch, and you have to use this lighter, Scripto lighter, and you have to try to get the hot water engine to ignite, and in doing so it'll turn the hot water back on. And I have been having problems doing so the past day or so. It might be it's drier out, it might be the cooler weather, it might be the fact that we have about a 10 mile an hour, maybe 15 mile an hour breeze, but I'm going to keep working on it. So I'm getting some near misses here. It's kind of like my favorite game, baseball, where these hitters are just trying to find that sweet spot, like Wade Boggs or Aaron Judge or Ted Williams. It's a matter of timing, and kind of like in baseball, you have these periods of time, because I don't do this every day. When I get the hot water to work, it will last several weeks. But as I've been saying in previous episodes, I don't use the heater for anything. I have space heaters, although if it's going to be cold, as they are predicting, they're vacillating right now between 23 or 24 come Sunday morning. I'm going to need to have the heat on for Ella. Well, so much for that. I'm just going to have to take a cold shower. As fun as that will be. I hate taking cold showers when it's cold out, but I'm just going to have to do it, I guess. And hopefully my friend Rob could help me either today or tomorrow. He's an EMT, so he's probably going to be busy today, but maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. If I take a shower today, that'll last to Friday. I have nowhere to go, so I take showers every other day. I don't run around and work up a sweat when I'm in here in the camper with Ella. So, If I could just get one cold shower in and just bear it. They say it's good for you to take cold showers because it champions up your willpower, and right now my willpower could use some championing. I notice that every video that I do, every clip, I'm starting with the word well. What have I turned into Ronald Reagan here or what? Well, anyway, I just completed my grocery run over at the Winn-Dixie over here. And we're getting lighter right now, so we should have hot water. I took a cold water shower this morning, and you have to avoid the cold water, which means you don't really get all that clean. But hopefully this will be rectified very shortly. And here I am, folks, computer side. What is it the Chinese used to say? May you live in interesting times. Well, Rod tried to get the hot water heater up and running, but it has gone kerplunk. Even the change in the lighting, light her, couldn't affect it. He couldn't get it started. But this is something that when I got the camper about 10, 11 months ago, was thinking could happen in terms of the hot water heater going belly up. So we had plans for the better part of several months to put an automatic water heater in, which would cost in the neighborhood of $500, which I have. So this will get resolved eventually. You just might have to take another cold water shower in order for it to get done. Bye bye for now, everybody.